the Capitol building here at our location tonight, Washington, D.C. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Marvin Williams, Josh Smith, and Al Horford, the front court. Johnson is out there with Mike Bibby.
Boy, despite the miss, he did a really good job shaking himself completely free from the defense.
Haywood kicks to Mason. Passes it to Arenas. Over Smith. Arenas misses. Here's Atlanta.
And if there was ever a guy who was more than what his stats say, it's Al Horford. Won't have nights where he drops 50 or carries a team with his shot blocking, but you ask anyone he's played with and they'll tell you he is a perfect teammate.
Trying to get open is Jamison. Has contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he went all in there. He embraces the challenge and somehow finishes with the layup.
And the big men who compete against Horford have nothing but respect for him, Greg.
Well, it is why he's been selected as an all-star by his peers and why guys like Embiid admire his game. Horford does all the small things on the floor you need as a big man. He's so humble. He just goes about his game and makes his team better in every facet.
So it's Washington now. Josh Smith unable to get his shot to go. Haywood. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Horford. Williams looking over the floor. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Some solid defense from Butler.
Boy, still not quite in rhythm, just 1 for 4.
The pass to Haywood. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Arenas. It's hauled in by Smith for Atlanta. They've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Johnson, the pass to Williams. In the corner, Smith with it. On the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Smith's got his second bucket of the night. Smith's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Outside, Arenas. Over Bibby. Bibby against Arenas. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Horford. You know, Doris, for a long time, few people realized how efficient the three-point shot can be. The extra point making such a difference. Why do you think it took a while for that thought process to hold?
Well, I think obviously we have advanced metrics. And the reason we have advanced metrics is there are more ways to monitor the things that happen between the lines, right? There are cameras everywhere. We can track people's data via computer programs. Well, I think one of the interesting things to me, Kevin, is that Steph Curry really has changed the logistics of what defines a quality shot. Here's a guy who steps across half court, and when he does, he's in range. So the influence of Steph Curry cannot be understated.
Great example. And again, Washington, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Knocked loose. Butler with the steal. Arenas kicks to Butler. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint. I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Arenas against Stoudemire. Three-pointer finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Joe Johnson on the wing. And it falls over the rim and in. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Arenas against Stoudemire. Outside, Arenas. Here's the the three, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Boy, that was the perfect end to the period. You have no idea how much effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball instead of baseball.
Coming from a place where, baseball is what's driven to us every time.
Wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
And one thing that's important is they're making good on the chances they're given.
They've got Haywood. Caron Butler is out there with Baller. Then there's Slim, and it's Mason in at the shooting guard. That's the route starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Shots good by Butler.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
The Hawks trail by 4. And attendance numbers for the Wizards outdoors historically not so great.
Well, there are a lot of people who believe, Kevin, Washington is a football town, and some of the numbers would back that up. Last season, the Wizards were 24th in the league in terms of percentage of seats filled.
His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game.
Well, I'll tell you, still looking for that first three of the second quarter. He had one to open this game in the first.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside, Jamison. Here's Daniels. There's the dish to Thomas. And it's blocked.
Once again, Pachulia turning the shooter away, uses his length so well.
Daniels, no good. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Stoudemire wide open. Pachulia dishes to Childress. The rebound by Mason.
Boy, great job protecting the rim and turning an easy layup into a missed opportunity.
And there's the call on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Pachulia. Smith comes in for the Quick. Marvin Williams is checked in for Bonds. And Bibby subbed in for the Quick.
You know, Kev, this in part is why Al Horford is seen as such a terrific leader. His willingness to pass the basketball, to play unselfishly.
Daniels kicks to Young. Back to Daniels. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Young, here we go. Good work defensively by Horford. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta to the inside. Oh, he misses the dunk. Nobody near Stevenson. And again, Washington, no good. The Hawks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Poked away. Pass to Daniel. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Sungaila can't hit. The Hawks shooting 47%, pretty solid. Feeds it to Long. Daniels with it. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And another lead change. The fans are really getting their money's worth here tonight.
Well, this is what they pay to see, right? Competitive, close games are simply the best to be involved in.
Now, here is Bibby. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And they pick up 2. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Boy, nice feed, leading him into some space. A nice catch on the run, too. Wow.
Daniels passes to Sungaila. Here's Blatch. Over Bibby. And the basket by Blatch. Blatch has got his first points of the night.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bibby. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Wizards out front, up by 2.
Thanks. Josh, what are the things that are going to help you win this game?
Everybody's got to get involved. Whenever we have an opportunity.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possession. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
And that's a wrap.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Doris, who are some of the players you watch that get stronger as the game goes on? They're not cut down by fatigue and still have that energy, something left in the tank.
Those guys who show me superhuman strength a la Kevin Harlan. Those guys who come to mind, LeBron James, that's a bad man. It doesn't matter if it's the first minute or the 48th minute. Russell Westbrook is indefatigable. His stamina and his ability to dominate in triple overtime once is absolutely incredible. And then what did we see from Anthony Davis when Boogie Cousins went down? A man who for 48 minutes on both ends is a problem. Those 3 men.
Endless energy. Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Marvin Williams, Josh Smith, and Al Horford, the front court. Mike Bibby out there with Johnson. Sungaila passes to Black. Over Smith. And that's an air ball. Not even close.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Bibby for 3. Was shot missing. And Washington the other way now.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Over to the left wing. Kicks to McGuire. Stevenson outside. Pass to McGuire. He dishes it to Sungaila. 6 to shoot. Here's Blatch. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Johnson for 3. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Washington making some changes. Thomas checked in for ABC. Young comes in for Ball. And Daniels subbed in for Purpose. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Pachulia, he's checked in for Horford. The Quick comes in for Josh Smith. Bottoms, he's checked in for Marvin Williams. And it's the Quick in for Mike Bibby. Here's Daniels.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Washington, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And Brendan Haywood is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Wizards making a switch here. Arenas is checked in. Hawks have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Here's Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, we know Joe Johnson is a multi-time All-Star, and though his role has changed, he's still got that gorgeous jumper, Kev.
ABC's checked in for Washington. And he makes both free throws.
Boy, it's just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
Stoudemire against Arenas.
terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Stoudemire finds Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 6.
Exceptional focus. Boy, Johnson, a committed scorer on the interior. Defense has nothing for him.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Mason dishes to Jamison. Here's Arenas. And the shot goes in. He's got 12.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Medvedenko. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And 1:01 left to play in the 3rd. Mason against Johnson. Outside Arenas. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Yeah, with the score this close, guys, I am shocked at the lack of defensive aggressiveness. That has to be shored up.
Smith with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Pachulia just tireless on the boards, throws himself at the basket to get any rebound he can.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. The Wizards have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And both free throws good for Arenas. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Passes it to Childress. Over Stevenson. Pachulia finds Smith. But they'll get another chance. There's the pass to Johnson. Over Young. Up in time. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the 3rd quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the replay center, Alan Secaucus, delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
That's the end of the 3rd, and it's all tied up. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. We've got D. Haywood is out there with Nick Young, and it's Arenas in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Stevenson, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Here's Johnson. Johnson draws the double. That's good from Williams on the assist by Johnson. 6 points for Williams.
Joe Johnson has proven he will find his guys if they're open.
Arenas kicks to Haywood. Young passes to Haywood. Back to Young. The dish to Arenas. Young trying to break free. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first free throw is good, and Washington making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Hawks. He's perfect from the line this time. The Hawks shooting the ball at 42%. Johnson dishes to Bibby. Back to Johnson, uncovered. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby.
He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
Stevenson kicks it over to Arenas. Dishes to Haywood. Arenas against Bibby. Haywood, the pass to Stevenson. 5 on the clock. Here's Arenas. That's good. That's the number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Well, You see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
Don't you love seeing this guy rise to the occasion, going right at the defense and getting it done in the clutch?
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Washington making some changes. Baller, he's checked in for Thomas. Butler comes in for Young, and it's Mason in for D. Washington calls timeout.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I'd like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
The Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Kicks to Daniels. Williams against Young. 5 on the clock. Offside Thomas. Good work defensively by Horford. For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Williams can't hit. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since they started the final quarter of play. Passes to Thomas, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, how about the anticipation from Al Horford? Perfectly times the release, sends it back.
Shot clock at 5. The feed to Young. Over Williams. Horford with the rebound. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Joe Johnson.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Smith against Haywood. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. It shows you just how key one play can be.
And so it's Washington with it. A 2-point game. Arenas goes in. Good work defensively by Horford. Oh, here comes Johnson. All alone. Money!
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
Left side Arenas. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Mike Bibby.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
That one misses for Arenas. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The lead is 2. For 3, Bibby. Haywood with the rebound.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
They cannot afford to waste a single possession at this point.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Arenas against Bibby. 6 to shoot. Now Arenas deflects the pass. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Atlanta calls timeout. They're in front by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, guys, that'll seal it for sure, right? Terrific job keeping his concentration and knocking those down.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.